Farmers in Gaza have begun the early wheat harvest, but shifting weather patterns and disappointing rains have been affecting this summer's output.
Last year the rain came a bit early and the wheat stalks were stronger, far better and taller than this year. But this year the rain came late, so naturally it affected the crops and the amount of produce. This land used to produce a tonne of grain, but now it's making just a quarter of a tonne because of less rainfall.
Gaza has almost 2,500 acres of wheat fields, just over 10 square kilometres, which produced 5,000 tonnes of wheat in 2022. But the yield dropped to 4,000 tonnes this year. Traditional circular flatbreads are an indispensable part of the Palestinian diet. They're made from flour, water, yeast and sugar, typically produced and sold by street vendors. With more than 2 million people in a territory just 12 kilometres across at its widest point, Gaza is one of the world's most densely populated areas. It faces constraints from Israel's continuing blockade, and the climate crisis is adding to pressure on the agriculture sector.
The lack of steady rain has affected the amount and quality of produce. Moreover, the amount has declined compared to previous years when it comes to wheat. With wheat produce, we can never reach self-sufficiency due to the lack of agricultural land in Gaza.
Local wheat harvests account for only 2% of consumption in Gaza. The rest has to be imported. The war in Ukraine is affecting global supply chains and pushing up prices. But Gaza's farmers were already contending with the lack of arable land and global heating.
The stalks used to be long and the grain was bigger, much bigger than this. This is very small. The crop is therefore not like it was in previous years.
Going forward, a combination of factors beyond farmers' control is compounding the food crisis in Gaza. Claire Herriot, TRT World.